We see if DeWalt's Random Orbital Polisher has the guts to keep up with the rest of the pros in the industry. I'm Tim Johnson. You're watching Shop Tool Reviews. This is the DeWalt 848 Random Orbital Polisher. Now it's built on DeWalt's 20-volt platform. It has a variable speed trigger, as well as it also has a speed dial that you can control from 2,000 RPMs all the way up to 5,500 RPMs. Now you can also stop halfway in between at 2,500 and 3,500 and so forth, all the way up, as we said, to 5,500 max RPMs. Now basically that's where you're setting your max speed. So you can set your max speed with the speed dial and use your variable speed trigger to vary that RPMs in between. So you've got that variable speed trigger to, again, trim out the max that you said that you set on the speed dial. Now, another nice feature are the stainless steel mesh grills here on the side of the machine. When you're polishing on vehicles, you get a lot of sling off of product. Whether you're compounding, whether you're polishing, whatever you're doing, you get a lot of that residual that's coming off the pad and actually gets airborne, and a lot of that will go straight into the motor and clog stuff up, cause problems, cause issues. So those stainless grills are nice to have because you can actually take them off, you can blow them out, or you can just take your blowgun and blow those out. Now the rubber overmolding on the handle looks a lot like their impact wrenches or drills or any other DeWalt power tool you would pick up. Feels a lot like that as well. A little bit different than your typical drill that you'd pick up from DeWalt. A little bit broader of a handle, but again has that same resemblance. Also, it's logoed with the brushless symbol as well. So you know this is a brushless tool. You can get it paired with the two 5 amp hour batteries and the charger in the bag. That whole kit's going to run you about $449, and you're going to get a 3-year warranty with it. Now you also get a D-ring handle with it, so you can put that on here as well. Most of your pros like to hold just kind of the snout of the machine here, where you get the stub out right here. And we'll talk about that here in a moment as well. Again, as we mentioned, this is a random orbital machine. It comes with about a 5-inch backing plate, so it's going to run best with a 5-inch pad, but you can run a 6-inch pad on there as well. Really powerful machine. Now, where we saw it kind of differ in the middle of the pack when it was compared against 22 other machines, and in the cordless category, it was compared against 5 very stout professional machines, and it finished third, and it shouldn't be embarrassed by that by any means. The 2 above it were totally, professional, long-term category polishers that finished just ahead of it. But I would say refinement is what kept the DeWalt from the top of the pack, and that is it's got plenty of power. It's absolutely got plenty of power to do what you need. At max speed, it'll do whatever you need it to do. Now, where we didn't see it really fare really well was in that refinement of you going in between speeds, of really dialing it down and knowing 5,500 is working great, but you know what? I want to bring that down to say 4,500. We didn't see a lot of change in speed and a lot of change in the machine at all. Just felt like you were still at 5,500. And then the drop off was pretty sudden when it did drop a speed. And I don't think anything was wrong. I just think, again, that refinement's not quite there in some of the other machines that we tested.
Quick side note, trigger is very sensitive.
We'll place the link right here in the top as well as in the description of the 23 Polisher Shootout, where we included the DeWalt DCM848. Be sure to check that out. It's packed full of details and information. But again, no slouch of a machine whatsoever. The DeWalt DCM848 is a great machine. Anyone with the DeWalt platform already, if you already have DeWalt tools with batteries, this is a great choice for you. If you're an enthusiast, DIY guy, polishing on your cars on the weekend or kind of a weekend warrior, again, great polisher to go with. Now, if you are starting to transition into, cordless polishers, please understand you're going to need at least a couple of batteries, and that's across the board. There's no polisher that's going to polish out a car with one battery. So you need at least a couple of batteries. So again, if you already have the DeWalt platform, this is a great choice to go with. So you've got kind of an abundance of batteries to keep you going as you polish through a vehicle. Now, if you're doing light waxing, yeah, you could get away with spreading it out on one vehicle very quickly with one battery. But again, you're probably going to need at least a couple when you're polishing out a car. As we mentioned, the DCM848 is going to run you about $450 for the kit, which comes with two 5 amp hour batteries and the charger and the bag. I think bare tool was $299 if I remember correctly. Also keep track of us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button if you like this video. If you didn't, give us a thumbs down. But if you don't mind, let us know in the comments why. And also that bell notification, that's going to let you know when new videos are available. You can check out the 23 polisher shootout right here. We'll provide a link right here. Great information, more on this tool in there as well. Have a great day and keep smiling.